Hi Leah, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. So I guess we're on to the T20s. Is there a bit of a feeling, I guess, with the World Cup round the corner that this is the real deal now?
Yeah, I suppose for me personally, not being involved in the one day series, sort of coming in, and this really sort of starts that build up towards the World Cup, which we're obviously very excited about.
And yeah, just on you coming into the squad, obviously the World Cup's going to be your last. You've said that you're going to retire after that, and you know you're one of three big players to be leaving this team. How do you feel, first of all, I guess, about retirement? I mean, what was it for you personally that made you know that it's the right time?
Yeah, look, for me, it's probably just an age and stage. I've obviously been playing for 15 years, which is a really long time. I've got two young kids at home as well, and yeah, it's just a little bit of the time feels right. I think in terms of the team itself, I feel like we're in a really good place. We've built some depth, particularly in that pace bowling, and yeah, look, it'll be really nice to get out there amongst the group in these T20s versus England, and then the T20 World Cup. But then I'm looking forward to sitting back like I did during the one day series and sort of watching that next generation really take their opportunities.
And what's it been like to share a career with Susie and Sophie?
Yeah, amazing. I think I'm incredibly lucky that I've been playing in the generation of cricketers that I have to play alongside, who I personally believe is New Zealand's greatest ever player and Susie Bates, and then, the likes of Sophie Devine as well. Obviously played alongside Amy Satterthwaite for a long time, and it's been really cool to see someone like as well Amelia Kerr come in. So I think I've been extremely lucky to play in the time that I have. We've obviously gone from amateur to professional, and we've seen the development of that. And it'll be extremely special, I think, for myself, Sophie, and Suze after spending 15 plus years together playing in the black shirt to whenever that last game is, to be able to do that together.
Just looking at some of those newer bowlers that are coming through. I think Rosemary Mayer and Breeling bowled really well in Cardiff, and Jess Kerr as well, who's been around the side for a long time. How do you feel about that next breed of young bowlers coming through? And then I guess you've got someone like Jess who bridges the gap because she's got that experience.
Yeah, I think we're in a really good place. Like, I think most of our bowlers have been around the squad or the environment for a couple of years at least. I think the way that Breeling's obviously come in as a left arm pacer adds a bit more diversity to our group, an area that we sort of haven't had for a wee while. And it's been great to see the improvements in Rosemary Mayer in the last couple of years. She obviously had a bit of an injury and was out for a period of time, but the way that she's come back and I guess being able to just come straight back in and perform really well under pressure has been fantastic. So, yeah, it's really nice to, like I said, I guess be feeling like in a bowling department, we're in a strong place. We've even got the likes of Molly Penfold and Kaylee Knight who have seen debut recently as well. So, there's certainly a lot of bowling depth coming through, which is really exciting for someone like myself.
And I guess looking at the batting as well, do you feel that you guys are in as good a place in terms of, I guess, filling the batting that's going to be left behind by Susie and Sophie?
Yeah, I think we've probably seen with what we've done for our lineup in the last couple of series in terms of Izzy Gaze has gone up to the top and been opening the batting there. So that certainly shows that the depth is there. I mean, it's going to leave a massive hole. There's no denying that. Two of New Zealand's greatest batters are going to end up out of that lineup, and probably about 650 games between them as well. So they're certainly leaving a hole. But the coaching staff and Craig and Dean, especially in that batting department, have worked extremely hard to make sure that when we do step out, that there are the players there who are ready to fill those spots.
And then just looking ahead to the World Cup, do you guys go into that tournament with any added pressure given that you're defending champs?
I don't think so. I think there might be some teams who have maybe got a bit more of a target on us, or maybe are taking us as a bit more of a serious threat than what they did going into the last World Cup. But I don't think it's any extra pressure for us. I think every time you turn up to a World Cup, every team's starting on zero. And look, we're going out there not to defend, but to really attack and look at winning another World Cup. It's not about defending the one that we've already got.
And this series coming up against England, then what's the big things that you guys want to get out of that with a view to that tournament?
Yeah, it's probably just looking at our T20 targets. And I think we did really well in the home summer against both Zimbabwe and South Africa in terms of how we want to play and really taking the game on, looking to push those scores, above 160 and looking at bowling teams out and being aggressive and getting off to good starts. So our game plan hasn't changed drastically. We'll just be looking at implementing that in some different conditions.
And how are you feeling yourself? You've had a little bit of a break, but you're feeling fit and ready to go?
Yeah, fit and ready to go. I haven't played cricket for a while, so always exciting to get back around the team, get a few trainings under the belt, and yeah, look forward to hitting the ground running tomorrow.
We heard you doing a little bit of commentary during the one days. Is that something that we're going to see you do more of post retirement on the field?
Yeah, maybe. Really loved the opportunity that I was given to work with the BBC Team S there through the one day series. So, look, really enjoyable. Great place to watch cricket from as well, from a commentary box. So, yeah, certainly can't complain. And it might be something that I do a little bit more in the future. We'll just have to wait and see.
Have you looked beyond playing and what exactly you are going to do yet, or not yet?
I'm going to take some time out and be a mum and sort of see where things fall at home.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, Alfred.
Thanks, Phoebe.
Most of my questions there, but I'll ask a couple more. I guess there's been lots of highs that this team's had in England and a few lows, but I guess what does it feel like to finish your career in a country like this?
Yeah, I've played a lot of my career against the English team. So to be over here, some similar conditions to home, to be fair. So you don't feel too, I guess, out of your comfort zone. So yeah, a pretty cool place to, I guess, be hanging up the boots.
And knowing that you're retiring at the end of this tour, does that change anything for you, or do you just want to keep it simple and keep to your normal kind of structure of the way you go about things?
Yeah, it doesn't change anything for me. I think a lot of the talk will probably be outside of our team about those retirements happening. But for me, we're just here to do a job. We're here to try and win another World Cup. Your last opportunity, you probably know that. That's sitting in the back of your mind. But for me, it's pretty simple. Go out there and do the role that you've been asked to do.
And lastly, how much confidence does this group take from a really successful home summer up into this next big stint?
Yeah, I think a lot of confidence. I think the way that we've been playing and implementing our plans, I think even through the one day series, you can see, I guess, the progressions that we've made as a team. So we're in a good place. There's a lot of confidence around. I think that really helps the way that Mealy's led with her own performances, but also just the belief that she's put in the players around her.